What's up, everybody? Welcome back to NARUTO D&D. I am your host, Connor. With us, we have Zach as Hira.
What up?
We have Nick as Jim.
Hello.
We have Mike as Silver.
What's up, guys?
We have Erica as Lane, who I skipped on accident.
Am I last again? What
And
the?
we have Travis as Sylace, even though he rolled an 18 on his initiative.
Rip.
Sucks to suck.
Alright, so where we left off, the team had all, followed the orders of Moss. Well, I'll cover the whole thing. The team had started making their way back from back from their mission involving Hedon and also Joshi and them. When we lost, unfortunately, on that mission, 3 of our favorite members. We lost
at least
Kozukai, Shiro, and Hajime.
So what
We
happened?
lost at least 2 favorites.
What a tragedy it was. But life moves on. So, team comes back, get a new mission, go to follow Marco to find Masute to take down the rogue ninja, where they run into a puppet factory. And they end up fighting Masute, Gyaku, and Henko, as well as puppet versions of their old allies. And so that's where we left off. Masute disappeared. Well, Masute started speaking from the puppets, and then Marco punched a puppet, destroying it, where they all laughed. Yeah, what's up? You're muted.
No, I'm not.
Well, then why did you go?
Oh, maybe it didn't pick up. But I was laughing at Mike.
Oh.
Oh, and I wanted to ask a question.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Is Masute really Geppetto?
GG.
What?
No.
Okay.
I gotta be honest, when I thought of Masute, Geppetto never came to mind.
He's a puppet master. In
Yeah.
the world of Disney.
Yeah, this wasn't based on anything Disney.
Anywho, so what's going on? He touched the fucking puppet.
So he went up and he punched the puppet out of anger after the puppet kind of mocked him. At which point, all the puppets laughed sinisterly, and that's where we ended.
And now we're fucked.
You also still got
So,
the Gyaku and the Shiro puppet next to you.
So am I allowed to, those aren't dead yet?
No.
You said they fell to the ground because
Yeah.
they weren't being controlled
They
anymore.
fell to the ground, they're not destroyed.
They're not destroyed, they're just not. Okay. Well, so do I go, or does something happen with these puppets?
You are first, Hira.
Okay, I'm going to move up to silver. And I'm going to...
That attack of opportunity.
No, that's
They're
not
on the
ground.
fucking ground.
He's trying to kill me.
Where is it? There it is. Go to the page. I'm going to use my healing rank, 3rd rank. So it's going to cost 7 chakra. And 48, I believe, plus... Okay. He heals 24.
All right, Silver, you getting a big old bag of love.
GG. I needed it.
And that's my turn.
Lane, you are up.
Keep in mind, Silver, I can't heal you for another 5 rounds.
It's good enough for me.
So, do I notice anything weird with the chakra going to these puppets since I have the Sharingan active?
So you see that whereas every single one of them seems to have a chakra thread attached to them, only the ones that are pretty much closest to you. So like the 8 closest to you. So that one, that one, that one, that one. Maybe, let me just fucking do this. These 2, this one, and this one. They only seem to have, like, they've got more chakra. Like, it seems as though, like, the chakra thread is in kind of like a state of stasis for everything else, but that one has chakra actively flowing through it.
Everybody, the puppets that seem to be closest to us actually look like they're active.
Well,
And then
I
I'm going to do a readied action to where if something tries to attack us, I'm going to shoot a fireball at it.
Okay.
I lied. I'm just going to throw a kunai at it.
Okay.
Fireball.
Okay. Jim, you are up.
Alright. I see you still haven't changed my character icon, but that's okay.
Oh, I couldn't find the other picture.
I'll have to resend it to you
Yeah,
later.
resend it
but
to me and I can do that. Fucking, you want to do it right now? I can do it.
No. So I'm gonna put. I'm gonna do a spot check. Or do I still see that thread coming out of the ceiling?
You still see it at this point since you saw it that first time.
All right, then I'm going to put a superior tag on my kunai knife, throw it at that point. Try to blow it the fuck up. I'm putting max charges in there.
Which one did you see again?
The one that's coming out of the ceiling, where I don't know. He didn't explain exactly where.
It was the one that was connected to the Masate one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. You actually don't see that thread anymore. Sorry, that was my bad.
All right. Well, in that case, then I'm just gonna do a ready to action. I'm just gonna teleport away, or no, to any puppet that decides to attack, and then I'm gonna attack it with my sword.
Alrighty. Lots of ready actions right now. Next up is Silver.
Alright.
Thank you.
What's that about?
He's not even gonna thank me for healing him. I didn't have to do that.
Thanks.
You don't mean it.
Thanks here. Alright, so I'm
Wow.
gonna use chakra buffer, and I'm gonna pour in I'm gonna just pour in, I guess, 20 chakra. So it's gonna linger around me for 20 seconds, and then if something happens, I can use instant action for whatever.
Alrighty.
And that is a 4-round action. So that's
Alright.
That's gonna be it.
So next up is Marco. And see, Marco seems to be a little upset at the moment. He says, I'm going to destroy every one of these puppets until I find you, Masute. At which point he goes to leap and he just completely smashes through that puppet. And Lane, you see this since you still have your Sharingan active, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that as he breaks that one, the chakra thread that was there kind of just completely disappears. And then a new chakra thread that was kind of like in terms of metagaming, it's the difference between a chakra thread class D and a chakra thread class A. So the one that's on these ones next to him, that one right there, and that one right there, they become chakra threads A. So they've got a stronger chakra signature.
So every time we destroy one, they get stronger.
It's not that they get stronger, it's that it activates 2 more puppets. For every puppet he destroys, 2 puppets get activated.
Well, I don't know that, so I'm not going to say anything about it.
You could always say it if you'd like, Lane, right now.
Wait, I kind of do know that because the giant said don't touch them, and they won't. Earlier, he said don't touch them and they won't attack.
You can assume that there's definitely some something nefarious that's happening around them. You can assume that.
Okay. Marco, stop. Every time you destroy one of these puppets, you're making 2 more active.
He looks at you and he says, then what do you want me to do, huh?
We leave. It's clear Masute isn't here.
And he goes, but his chakra's still here. He's still controlling these puppets, isn't he?
Well, yes, but we don't have any idea where he could be. All I can see is that these threads go into the ceiling. The probability of him hiding in a single puppet is very slim.
He goes, can you track the chakra threads at all?
Once they go up into the ceiling, I can't see them at all, so no.
He just kind of growls at that.
I got an idea though. I can blow a hole in the ceiling and we go up.
He says, well, it's worth a shot if you ask me.
All right, so put a
It's not your turn.
superior bomb and blow the
It's
fuck
not
out
your
of
turn.
the man.
Silas, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to throw one of my kunai that I have a greater bomb attached to at the ceiling. And I'm going to activate it.
All right. Roll for damage.
It's
So it should be 8d6.
That should be right. Drop your chakra as well by that. That's a
Fucking
lot of
kidding.
ones. That's a lot of ones.
4 out of freaking 8. GG.
Not a
3
single
out
one of
8
them
is
was
2.
above 3. Wow. So
Doesn't
it
blow
deals
it up though.
13 damage, and you see the ceiling seems to be holding up just fine. So that's
And,
it for your turn?
Can I attempt to pick up the puppet that's laying next to me?
Yeah, you can go to try that. And it's not like you have to roll anything. So yeah, you pick it up. Throw it over one shoulder, I assume.
No, I'm just holding it by for now.
Holding it, but holding what?
Bit by the neck.
By the neck.
Hold him by the neck.
Okay, holding it by the neck.
That's it.
Yeah, like
All right, so that's it for Silas right now. Well, I want to check if you have anything else running in the background that might be updating, like Steam or something. Anyway, now it's the NPC's turn. And so, Lane, since you were still the only one who can see Chakra, you see that this is all actively
still can see
happening.
Chakra.
You can see Chakra?
See,
yeah.
How do you see it again?
Huh?
Bloodline.
How are you
my
seeing it?
bloodline. My
What's your
eyes.
bloodline?
Fucking hold on.
With his eyeballs.
The Dokagan.
The
You can see
Dokkan
chakra when it's active.
Okay, and that's okay. Yeah, that is active. Okay. So then the both of you see this. And you see the chakra thread dangles down from the ceiling and attaches to both the Gyaku puppet and the Shiro puppet.
From the new hole in the ceiling?
There were just spots in the ceiling where it's just coming through,
Okay.
not from anything new.
Yeah, there's
As
no
far as you can
hole.
tell.
There's no hole in the ceiling because the ceiling's holding up strong because I rolled a bunch of fucking ones.
GG.
But that is it for that. Then the rest of these puppets. The rest of the puppets don't do anything.
Okay, that's weird.
And Hira, you're now up.
All right. I'm going to take out a seal and start making the advanced seal bomb for chakra. Takes a round. It's my turn.
Alrighty, Lane.
Guys, the Gyaku and Shiro puppets just had chakra threads attached to them.
Roger.
Sounds
And
good.
I'm going to throw 2 kunai at El Shiro.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
fuck Shiro.
Rip. GG.
Nice.
Okay, so that first one's a miss. The second one's a hit.
Right.
All right, so that Shiro puppet takes a whopping 10 points of damage. Next up is Jim.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna throw my kunai at the ceiling, putting max points of chakra into my superior tag.
Okay.
So how many D6s is that? Or D8? I don't know.
Is the superior or greater?
Superior. Well, it's the biggest fucking one that I could get.
Okay, that's a 10d10 at max charge.
10d10. Okay. And you're gonna have to take that chakra out plus 3. Because my bloodline. / come on. I don't know why, but it won't let me do / right now.
GG.
I believe in you.
Alright, it did it. Second.
That's what I thought.
GG.
All right, that deals 65 points of damage. And you see it blows a hole in the ceiling.
Do I
We're
notice?
going
up.
Do either of us notice anything in the ceiling?
You see that they're roll spot check. Everybody roll spot check. Why not?
Whoops.
For some reason, I still haven't had. I don't have this memorized because I'm intelligent.
Oh! Woo!
All right. Well, one of you passed. That's all that matters. So I'm just gonna explain it to everybody.
You're welcome.
I fucking hear you got a nat 20. So you notice immediately that there's kind of like multiple levels in the ceiling. So there's like a standard level, which seems to have been of a very thick stone. Then there's kind of like a gap before there's more stone, and then there's the dirt that's above you.
Do we
So,
see
so
any
there's
people?
just kind of like a hollow level. You don't see any
Okay.
people.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna
Breathe in your mic there a little bit, Sylace.
jump up there.
That's
Alrighty.
a 40-foot jump.
I'm gonna teleport up there, not gonna jump.
Alrighty, give me a second here.
It's 5 chakra.
Are we all going up?
This is not exactly the way I intended for this to happen, but it's gonna happen.
I say it loud. Are we going up?
If you go, I'll back you up.
Squad captain.
What do you think, Sylace?
Yeah.
Still breathing in your mic there a little bit.
You know, if you could just stop breathing in general, might help.
Jeez.
Yeah, go for it.
Chocolate.
All right, so Jim, you hop out of the hole. Is everybody gonna follow?
I mean, do I have to roll to jump?
Does everyone plan to follow? Does anyone want to stay in the hole?
I plan to follow.
Yeah.
I was following my team, so if they're all going, I'm.
All right, then I'm just gonna move everybody fucking out here.
Get us out of this death trap.
Well, as a great man once said, out of the frying pan and into the lava. So, you notice something. You notice that as soon as you all start hopping out of the hole, Masute, he just kind of looks and he just kind of sighs in disappointment. Just goes, "You've ruined all the fun." Well, not all of it, I suppose. So he makes a series of hand signs, then he places his hand on the ground, at which point all three of them take a leap backwards.
Oh
no.
my god.
The dragon.
And another explosion happens on the ground,
Uh-huh.
It's the dance of a
and
thousand.
out of it emerge three things.
Uh-huh.
Here it comes.
Stupid ass dragons.
Orochimaru, Wari, and Guy Killer.
It's gonna be the big fucking snakes.
It's gonna be a snake and a dragon and something else.
A bear. Oh my.
And you see 3 very large dragons emerge from it.
Bitch. We're gonna die.
You hear the smashing of metal as they're coming, as like they start coming out. Like you hear just metal like being ripped and shredded, and then you see them climb out.
Oh dang! So
Activate strength rank 10 and push them back in the hole.
Hero's going back down.
Well,
I would. These things just
I'm gonna do
broke
a spot
the metal.
check
All right, roll spot check.
to see for chakra threads on them.
Okay, Jim, you don't see anything as far as chakra threads go.
Rip.
Hmm. Shit.
So do we retreat?
I'm not retreating. Fuck you guys.
The epitome of teamwork. So we're starting fresh in turn order. Hira, you're up.
I don't like being first as a healer. This is not as a support. It doesn't.
Just raise your hand, Silver.
Nah.
Okay.
I know.
It's not like a.
Yeah, I was like this. I was trying to reach. Like behind my. That's it.
What will you do?
What's the plan, squad captain?
Kill him.
Fight or flee. Rip whoever just left.
That was Nick.
Can you not hear me?
Sorry. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So fight it is.
Kill him.
Jim's just contemplating what to do.
Actually, I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's send them back down below.
How are we gonna do that?
Blow the ground up below them.
Alright.
So I will say this, Jim, with your spot check that you do see, whereas you don't see any chakra threads, you do see that these dragons have wings.
Jesus, 60.
Are you kidding?
Who would have thought Dungeons and Dragons in Naruto would have dungeons and dragons?
GG.
You know what? To tell you the truth, I'm gonna let my turn go by. Well, you know what? I'm gonna craft another seal.
All right. Next up, we have Lane.
Chakra.
This makes me feel like I could easily lose another character just like that. It really does.
I hope not. I really like Hira.
If I could just gauge the sprint.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Could we attach my advanced seals to like Lane's shuriken? And I would calculate.
Well,
them.
what's the advanced seal intended to do?
I crafted both bomb advanced seals. Page 270.
Yeah. Yeah, you could hand them
Where
to her,
it
and
would-
she could wrap them around her.
And then it
Go
would
ahead.
do those damage plus her shuriken damage.
Yeah, you'd have to ready the detonation of it. And that would just be the equivalent of whatever action it is. to
Sure.
detonate it.
I was just asking for a future.
But yeah, absolutely.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I'll just go into while you're thinking more about
No,
everything.
I already know what I'm doing. I'm using the Itachi's Great Blazing Sphere Jutsu.
All right, I'm going to need you to do a certain roll here. Roll a 1d20 plus your character level. Effective character level.
Oh my god.
That's a first.
So what is that, 9?
Mhm.
Ooh.
That's 9, right?
Yeah.
10. What was 10?
Oof.
Nah,
Okay,
fine.
just continue with your thing as normal.
Okay.
So what? Let's go on.
Hey, I have a bad feeling.
All right. So you shoot that ability, and the fire begins to engulf them. And you see they emerge pretty much unscathed.
Oh, wait a second.
The fire dragons.
Nah. Something's weird here.
What do you mean something's weird?
Wait, who cast that jutsu? This is Masate, right?
Masate. Yeah.
Alright.
So that's it for you, Lane.
Okay.
Jim, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna use imprisonment seal. Try to use it on Masute. Close 10 feet.
How?
Well, I can throw it, or it says range is close 10 feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels.
You're not
He's still
90.
he's 100 feet away.
Didn't say I wasn't gonna move.
Okay. Although to use imprisonment seal, it's a full round action, so if you move,
I know.
you can't use it.
I know. So I'm gonna teleport. No, I'm not even gonna teleport. I'm just gonna walk. Like, walk 100 fucking feet. Shit.
What's your speed?
I'm not gonna actually walk 100 feet.
Well, then why are you saying it?
Because I want to say I'm gonna walk 100 feet. How far is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oops, 40 feet. I can move another 20 feet. I'm trying to, but.
Right into the dragons. Okay.
Damn it.
Jim's dead.
You know,
There's
I'm gonna
no
stay right
reason
here.
at all I would have any knowledge about this. Damn it.
I wonder what you're thinking about, Lane.
So I'm just gonna stay right here. And then
All right.
I'm gonna ready and act. Well, no, I can't. That's it for me.
Alrighty. That is it for you. Next up is Silver.
Actually,
How much chakra does he have?
Masate, a lot.
I know. Apparently.
I expect him a lot around high chakra necessity.
alright, so I'm gonna kick it up to speed rank 3 then. That way, get 20 feet, so 50.
All right, that's it for Silver. Now up is Marco. So see, Marco, at this point, he's kind of tired as his gates are kind of taking their toll on him. He's going to have to roll a concentration check. And you see, so Marco pretty much just falls to the ground exhausted, even though there's no fighting that he's done yet between him and the dragons. For this round, at least. Sylace.
Okay. What's the damage area of a paper bomb? Didn't you say at one point putting 2 of them together you would increase the damage done?
Yeah. No, not increase the damage done. Increase the range of the explosion.
Okay. So would 2 of them hit all 3 of them?
Depending on where you throw it.
Through it here. I want to hit all 3 of them.
You're going to have to throw it 75 feet in a way to be able to hit all
I'm
3 of
going
them.
to move.
However, this is a big target, so you're going to have to roll a hit check, and on a failed hit against its defense, you're going to hit in the front and only blow up it.
Blow up 1. Okay, so I'm gonna move forward and then throw it because I have them all attached.
Okay.
I'll move.
How many attached?
I have 5. I have 5 kunai left, and they all have greater paper bombs attached to them.
So you'd still only be able to throw one right now, as they're all wrapped around different kunai.
Fine. Then I'm going to move in front of Lane, and I'm going to shove my shield into the ground.
Okay. And it's just dirt right now. It's pretty
Which-
torn up right now because of all the explosions and everything. So it goes in easy.
Which causes the earth below us to fall, and we all fall through again.
No, you're fine right now. Well, fine is a choice term. So at this point, you see that the center dragon, it kind of turns its head backwards, and you begin to hear a low roar, kind of a sound, but it's kind of audible. You kind of hear, "Now, Masute, we will fulfill our deal." And Masute, you just kind of hear him yell back. He goes, "Yes, kill them. We're leaving." And they start walking away.
We're not gonna get them this game, are we?
So,
It's all up to you. However, these dragons now have their turn. And you see that the one on the right leaps out first towards you, Jim.
Uh-oh.
It's going to make a bite attack.
Oh shit.
Bring it, bitch.
There goes his head.
There goes that left arm.
I can't
What's your
feel
defense?
that.
doesn't matter.
My defense is 95.
No, it's not. So what's your defense? Less than 31?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So you take 13 points of damage at this little chump.
All right.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad as you might have been thinking. Then, dragon number 2 is running up, so technically you get an attack of opportunity if you'd like, Jim.
So,
Oh, okay, can I use imprisonment seal as the attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Nope, of course not. All right.
Attack of opportunity is only with your currently drawn weapon.
All right, then I guess I'm gonna just smack him with my fucking.
All right,
sword.
roll that hit check.
1d20. I always forget to do that.
Boy, it's such a big target. You think you'd be hard to miss.
These dragons are nimble as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about.
But defense is more than just about hitting, technically. You also have to think about it like blocking. That's a hit.
Okay.
So roll the damage, which you're unarmed, unless you have any modifiers, is 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
I know. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying it. I'm saying it for everybody.
All right.
God damn. It's not like I'm trying to talk down to you or something, son. Relax. And this dragon, you see, readies up a belly of flames, and it begins to breathe it out in a 30-foot cone ahead of it.
Does it have a reflex save?
Yes, it does.
All right, then.
However, Lane and Sylace are completely unaffected by it because of the shield.
Yeah!
Wraps around you two. However, Hira and Marco,
Yeah.
Marco's actually currently in a state of exhaustion. He is denied his reflex save, so he's going to take full damage. Hira, roll a reflex save.
I believe you here.
Okay, so you pass that. You don't have evasion, do you? All right. So you take half of 19 damage rounded up, so you take 10 damage. Marco takes 19. Yeah, you're out of the cone, Jim, so you're fine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you were saying something earlier. I wasn't sure what you were meaning by it. And the third dragon is running over here to you, Shiro.
Sweet.
It's not Shiro.
It's going to make a
That's
claw
Silver.
attack against you. Sorry, I'm sorry. You're right. Silver.
That's okay.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
All right.
that a motherfucking hit? Yeah, that's a hit.
And you take 8 points of damage.
It's not so bad. Could be worse.
Again.
It didn't pick up on that, but I think you said you're welcome. All right, and that is it for them right now. Next up is Hira.
I'm going to run over to Marco. And I'm going to use Medical Ninjutsu Treatment Fatigue.
Okay.
Cures all fatigue, improves the exhausted condition to fatigue. It also cures 1d4 points of temporary ability damage to a single ability score. Does he have any ability damage?
Yeah, he does.
Roll it. What ability?
It's a strength.
It's healed by, or it's increased by 4. Or
All
it's
right,
cured
that
by 4.
brings him back up pretty fucking good. So he gets back up and he goes, "Thank you, Hira." Sorry. "Thank you, Hira."
Absolutely. It's my job.
I need a
What are you
hero.
doing?
I was trying to figure because Connor was like, "Oh, nope, I actually mean this way." So I was like, "Well, if they're actually facing both this way, it would be to the right."
I was just trying to face Hira in the camera angle.
I know what you're doing.
But
Yeah,
I was
that's my
thinking-
turn.
Understandably.
Saved
All
Marco's
right,
ass
so that-
twice.
Is Hira. Lane.
Okay. Kunai City it is.
Can I toss him one of my fucking bombs?
Oh yeah, on your next turn you can.
You know what, guys? These dragons can talk. Maybe we can negotiate with them.
How the fuck do you know they talk? Oh, we heard them talk.
I was like, yeah.
That's all aimed at the dragon directly in front of me.
Alrighty. I acknowledge that. I didn't react to it. Those first 3 and the last 1 are a hit.
So 4 hits.
So that is a total of 21, 31, 41, 47 damage.
Dang.
Alrighty. And you see that even though you're using kunai or shuriken, kunai on a dragon, still your strength manages to pierce the heart scales, causing it definite damage.
Well, the description of why I'm getting that additional D4 is called precision because I'm able to see the weak points. So it's like I'm hitting.
Okay, yeah, kind of like going between the scales.
Yeah,
Stuff
things
like
like
that. Okay.
that.
All right, Jim, you are up.
Alright, so I'm gonna use imprisonment seal on the dragon to my left.
Did you already have it pre-done?
What do you mean? I
So
have to
it
have
takes a
pre-done?
full
It just
round.
causes a full round action and uses it. Just can't
He
do
did.
anything else.
No, it takes a full round action to write the seal.
He already did.
What do you mean to write the seal?
That's what Connor's been doing for me for seals.
That's to craft the advanced seal.
I thought that's what he did last turn.
That's not what he said.
I don't think it requires an advanced seal.
It does.
They got me looking. It does.
I mean, I have like 6 advanced seals if you read it.
Well, I'm gonna teleport to fucking Masute because I'm just not gonna fuck with it.
Okay, teleport to Masate.
The other guy, that motherfucker.
Yeah, Masate.
Yeah.
So 80 feet.
Well, I'm not gonna teleport exactly 80 feet. I'm gonna teleport right behind him.
Using
Teleport.
use what teleport?
What do you mean? What teleport? Fucking.
There's not an
Hold on.
ability called teleport, not just teleport.
I don't know what it's called exactly. Hold on.
That's why I'm asking you. That is why I'm asking you.
Shouldn't you have this written down?
I do
Bless
have it written down, so I'm gonna use the mention shift technique.
There we go. That's all I wanted.
Then I'm gonna smack him.
Just making sure on the range on it.
I can go two. I can go
60 foot of level. So yeah, that is within range. Although you won't be able to deal damage to make an attack if you do that,
Fine, I don't give a shit.
because it counts as a full attack action.
All right. Then, well, I'm just gonna say, where you going, bitch?
Oh, but you're still planning to teleport next to him.
Yeah.
Okay. So like right there, one thing closer.
Yeah, right there's fine.
Okay. At which point Monstay just kind of turns to you and he just kind of smiles and he goes, "Do you really want to do this right now?"
Most definitely.
Jim's dead.
Personally, I think we're all gonna die. But...
And Silver, you are up.
Alright.
Connor,
So,
just to make sure, that's another big ass hole in the wall, and there's rubble around, right?
Oh yeah, there's rubble.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go into strength rank 4 and Helm Splurge Stance.
Okay.
Chakra. Just makes the damage of my weapon go up by one size, up to 1d10. And I'm going to do improved power attack against this dragon. I'm going to take away full attack bonus away from the hit. So 22 minus 9 is, I can't count right now.
22 minus 9 is 13.
13, yeah.
All right, that's a hit.
Alright, so
Shit.
All right, so it takes 25 points of damage from that hit.
and that's the end of
Sounds like the kind of thing that you're gonna have to find out, Sylace.
What?
He sent me a whisper asking you a question,
Oh,
but it's not something that I can reveal.
that's the end of my turn then.
And next up is Marco, who he's now going to run up and he makes a big leap to punch the dragon in the face.
Half my shit I can only use on him once a day, so this guy better fucking calm down. Like, fuck.
Oh, let's see if he confirms a critical. He does not.
There's a lot of 20s this game.
Whew. He deals 8 points of damage with that hit. Oops. Alrighty, and next up is Sylace.
I was trying to see. I don't know how to look it up. Does strength rank 5 give you additional ability to push or pull anything? Like,
Yeah,
does
it
it
will.
increase? Do we know about how much?
Like sprint checks, yeah. It's plus
No, I mean
plus
like
6.
pushing something.
Well, it was like a sprint check though.
That's part of strength,
Plus
yeah.
8. You get plus 8 bonus to it.
Strength rank 5?
Yeah. Because I already have it activated. It was activated last episode.
I gotta do it again.
Rip.
It's activated.
Increases your effective strength to determine your carrying capacity by +5. Just let me pull up exactly what that is. What is your current strength?
20.
20. Okay. So that treats it as 55. So you're able to, as a standard load, up to 800 pounds, which would be to push and pull, or to drag would be 3,200 pounds.
In addition to 4,000?
Uh,
I mean, yeah.
12,800 pounds.
All right, I'm fucking doing this.
Jesus.
GG.
So I'm gonna run straight at the. I'm right in front of the dragon. So I'm gonna like take a few steps and then shove my shoulder in it and just start pushing it back.
I think the number I'm still looking at might be wrong. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay.
Regards.
So now go to make the strength check against it.
Regards.
Kush, kush, kush.
Nah, yellow.
So 5 plus 8, right?
Right. And you are pushing it back.
We'll push it back into that fucking hole where it crawled out of.
GG.
Okay, yeah, you can push up to your move. Yeah, they're just gonna step to your movement speed. Might be half, but yeah, whatever.
Now, that hole is 50 feet, 45, 50 feet away, so I think I got this.
Well, from its position, it's 30 feet.
Do it!
So you start pushing it back to move up to it, and you see it starts falling back into the hole.
What was that one movie? When the guy's falling
So I'll
and
move
the
it.
monster is falling in the ground.
I'll move it as though it kind of fell backwards and slipped into it. What was it, Silver?
Nah, you good. I was trying to think of what movie. There's a guy with a giant monster who's falling down with it.
Oh,
Lord of the
Lord of
Rings.
the Rings. You shall not pass!
Gandalf with the Balrog, is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah,
That's the Sylace with the dragon.
Alright, so you have pushed that dragon back into the hole.
Go back
is it for
from
your
whence. Go back to the hell whence you came from.
So that's it for your turn, right?
Yeah. That's it for now.
So then you see the dragon starts flying out of the hole.
But did it hit the
and
ground
now
first?
it's being carried by its wings.
'Cause it was pushed backwards because he couldn't hold on. It was strong.
I'll say
strong
it takes.
enough.
I'll say it takes fall damage.
40 feet.
Yeah, about 40 feet. So
Probably more than that because we're at the top of the hole now.
yeah,
And did it not break one of its
Alright.
wings on the fall? I mean, come on.
no, it did not.
GG.
DM bullshit.
Rip.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Rip.
Rip.
All right, but you see, it is now flying up above the hole. So like right there, it just kind of looks at you with a very annoyed look on its face.
I can imagine.
Seal
Why
that
are
hole
you
up.
doing this?
It says, "We have a contract that we signed. It is our part of the deal to fulfill it."
What do you get out of this?
Never borrow money from a loan shark.
So roll a gather information check.
Oh, hey, that's
Man,
not
I
bad.
don't want to hear these dragons' backstories. Just kill them.
GG.
This isn't backstory. This just determines whether or not he answers. The dragon looks at you and it goes, "That is not part of my contract."
Aye, aye.
I talk like out of turn right now.
Yeah, talking is a free action, so you can do that at any point.
What if we could offer you something better?
So the dragon that's closest to you looks at you and it says, "That is not part of our contract."
All right. So you guys aren't those type of guys. Can't buy it over. I hear you.
So at this point, the dragon kind of roars a little bit at you. It goes, "We are not humans. We do not break our word or our bond. Our vow is our life."
So was my wife, but you don't see her around.
What if we make a pact with you?
It says, "That would not predate our pact with him."
All right. But what if our pact doesn't interfere with their pact?
Roll a diplomacy check.
What?
That's just what it's on.
So you want to like have dragon buddies?
Well, just
So the dragon looks at you and it says, "There is no agreement that we can make that will not jeopardize our other."
I guess we have no choice then.
And then that dragon goes to take a big bite out of you.
That's right.
Oh, but that looks like a miss, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. So now this one is going to starts kind of leaping or dashing past to catch up to Jim. It's going to make a little bite at you.
Again?
Is that a hit at you? 19?
No.
All right. So it goes to bite at you, and you're able to leap out of the way and dodge its teeth. The other one, Sylace, is going to breathe another series of flames at you. 30 feet cone, so it's only going to hit you.
Of course. But
So roll a
fortunately,
reflex
it's not
save.
going to hurt me that bad because I have fire, whatever.
Fire
Are you gonna have to roll a
breathing,
resistance check then?
What's the resistance check?
Constitution.
Well, first, let's just do the reflex save first. Let's get that out of the way.
All right.
In the meantime,
Is that a pass?
yeah.
That is a pass, so you'll take regular half damage. Now you're going to roll a 1d20 plus your character level. Effective character level.
Whoa.
All right. Well, I'll have it roll just in case. In case it gets a 1 as well. Okay, so you do not get the fire resistance from this attack. So you take 17 minus half from the reflex save, so you take 9 points of damage.
So who knew you would be not immune to dragon's fire?
GG.
Ha 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 ha.
That's all.
So at this point, now then, Jim fucking has a loud crunch into the mic for a second there.
It wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you. I'm looking at who did it. So Henko, you see that she pulls out a little scroll,
Oh, of course she
and
does.
she summons it. What do you mean? Oh, of course she does. Oh, I
What?
ran up past all these people. Of course she does.
GG.
Of course she does.
Of course these people make attack actions.
No, of course she has a scroll that she uses to summon something that helps Masute. Of course.
And you see an old familiar puppet that you have seen before.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean I've seen before? Jim hasn't ever seen this.
You're right, you have not seen this before.
Before.
Sylace has seen this puppet before. I just have to find the... There it is. So you see a little puppet pop up. And you see Masate just kind of extends his left hand to it, and a series of chakra threads, stroked out there for a second, attached to it. Just realized that I dropped a chakra for fucking something earlier. And you see a humanoid-looking puppet.
God damn it.
Let's spell that. All right. And that puppet is now going to just step forward in front of Masate, and he's going to look at you, and he says, I feel as though you have something else that you should probably prioritize at the moment.
Mustn't stay silent.
All right, and then Gyaku readies in action, and that is it for her. Hira, you are up. Sucking that big dick in the sky.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to Lane. Hey, Lane, I have 2 bomb seals made. If you want to attach them to your next shuriken, blow them up when they hit.
All right.
I hand them to him or to her, and I ready in action to detonate them when they hit.
Wouldn't it just be Lane? Question mark? Question mark?
No, he's thus to ready his action. What's the technique called?
Advanced Seal Bomb, page 270. Near the bottom of it.
Okay, so that would... Okay, and the other one was a swift action. So you could detonate both if she throws them as a full attack action, so you won't be able to do anything else.
That's fine.
Okay.
That was going to be my turn, so.
Okay.
So do I need to make it as a full attack action?
No, you just have to designate that you're throwing the 2. Throwing ones that have attached with that. It's going to take a swift action to attach it, and then...
Okay.
One thing, too,
At that point, you could do a regular
I have a
attack
question.
action. Though regular attack action, if you can only throw 1 with your regular attack, you'd only be able to obviously have him detonate 1.
It does have a
I
10
guess you could
feet
detonate both.
radius burst as well. So if it is a miss, let me know how close it is, because I can still detonate it. It'll still hit.
It's not going to be as much a miss. Isn't going to be like you throw it and you cramped up and it's going 50 feet. It's just going to be like it hit like slammed into like a
Bounced off a scale
or something. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that is it for Hira. Lane.
Okay, I'm gonna attach both of those to my next two kunai. And you said this one. That's the wrong thing. This one is flying, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw them at his wing.
Okay. Roll a hit check.
It's gonna be a high hit check.
You succeed
Wow,
on both.
sweet.
Do you want me to do the burst damage?
Yep. So Lane, you roll for your regular damage. Hira, you roll for the burst damage.
Ah,
I'm just gonna roll 68 because
Gonna
it's
have to
3d8
drag it up.
each. Is that cool?
No, roll 3d8 2 times.
It's gonna have that dragon up.
one is a minimum damage kunai, and the other was a max.
GG.
And there's a reason why I'm making you roll it twice. Okay, so Hira, you need to roll a 1d20 plus your effective character level. And you need to do that twice. Although it is a seal. That's still fire damage though, so yeah.
Good with one.
Okay, so it takes half damage from those. So that's still 22 from that, and then 9 from that. And I'm going to say that causes the wing to be clipped, the explosion and the hits together, causing it to once again kind of fumble and fall back into the hole.
Like ripped a hole through one of the webbing on the wings.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
There
Johnny.
goes.
And Lane turns around and I throw a big whopping yata.
GG.
Actually, I might trigger something a little bit earlier. So that might be good for you.
And
Even better than you're thinking.
the,
All right,
and the
Jim,
dragon
you
takes
are up.
damage again.
GG.
Jim, you are up.
Okay, cancellation seal. I'm just gonna pop that open and use it.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm just gonna after that end my turn.
Bless you.
So it cancels all chocolate inside 30-foot radius.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. I got really confused for a second there. Okay. Yeah. So you see that causes the puppet to drop.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Okay. It takes 2 chocolate away from me as well.
Is there something else that you were expecting that I should be aware of, or?
No.
Alrighty.
From that puppet to disintegrate.
So there is that. That is it for Jim. Next up is Silver.
Lon John, here we go.
So I'm gonna make a full attack action with improved power attack in each one.
Okay.
We had to add +1 last time. 14. So hopefully it's gonna make a difference. Alright. Oh sweet. Crit.
Roll to confirm that critical.
Dang.
It does not. However, both of those are hits.
Alright.
Dealing a total of 31 damage.
And I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty. Next up. Oh, that was the wrong button. Next up is Marco.
Hello.
Here, just like Silas's earlier question, that is something you will have to put to the test to find out.
I feel like everybody's asking about it and giving you two right now.
No, we're not asking about it again. I didn't. I don't know what Travis did.
Oh, mine was already answered.
Yeah, he found
What
out.
was your
his.
question? If it could fall?
I said, could I? How much does that fucking dragon weigh? Because I'm gonna fucking. I'm stronger than that dragon.
The dragon sat down.
Yes, it did. It got knocked down. Then he got up again.
So Marco's going to enter a stance. Sorry, I've got to read up on exactly how this technique works to know how much damage it's going to do.
He's gonna one-shot somebody. You're like, whoops. You have to play some G and BS on this one just to keep him alive.
Okay. Let's see. He is also going to move. Let's see exactly. And he is going to use the technique Explosive Speed,
Hey.
causing him to end his position right there. And as you see, he pretty. Oh, let me fucking move that to the back. As he's running through, you see that pretty much with every place where you assume a step is taken, there is just an explosion on the ground.
Sweet.
So pretty much every creature adjacent to the square the user passes through suffers 3d6 points of damage, which that guy was next to him during 4 different move actions.
Can I do a
4 different steps. Do what?
can I do 2 check? Technique.
Sure, yeah. My voice cracked a little bit there.
Sure, yeah.
GG.
But this is gonna have to do the same thing that happened with fucking Hero. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are aware of that technique. So are you are able to identify it?
Wait.
What?
I was talking to Silver.
That's something I can learn later with the proper prerequisites.
Yes. So it's 22, 36, 46, 53.
You know, if you don't die this episode.
Of course. That's like every episode now. If and only if my character does not die.
So this says just as a lot of me keeping mental track, causing him to take 32 points of damage. Next up is you,
Awesome.
Sylace.
Okay, I'm gonna run to this dragon right here, grab him by the tail, and check and try to drag him to the hole. Because I'm going to walk this way next to the hole, pulling his tail over the top of the hole.
Roll a strength check. Gotta beat a 19.
Yep, I did it. He's in the hole.
And so you grab it and you throw him into the fucking hole, pretty much.
I'll be back. Can if you had knocked me out, I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna pause for like 10 minutes.
So,
This was tradition right here.
we don't have to. I had no intention to.
He told me he's going to be gone for a good 30 to 45 minutes. This was earlier, so we might as well just keep going.
That's what my expectation was.
Yeah, that's what he was telling us to do. Well, you could have eaten before.
I could not have eaten before. We started at what, 5? My dinner for here doesn't start until 5:30. I have till 8 to get
Well,
food, so I'm fine.
I don't have
It's
time
okay.
to really stop. I'd like to keep going. So,
Let's just keep
Yeah,
going.
we got 2 more hours until I'm starving.
So at this point, you see that the dragon next to you, Silver, it spreads its wings to start taking flight. I guess I should drag this guy into the hole as well. It starts taking flight, and you see it starts flying away from you. So if you'd like, while it's getting ready to take flight, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
as Marco will.
Wait, what?
Rip.
What is
The thing that Silver was attacking. That is a hard miss. Roll another 1d20 to confirm a critical failure.
Hey.
You do not have a critical failure, just a regular failure. And Marco will make an attack, which is also a miss. And so you see that dragon flies into the hole where the other two are. At which
They
point,
fuse to become the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Blue Eyes ultimate.
Son of a bitch.
you're not entirely wrong, Lane.
I got a defusion.
Out emerges a larger three-headed dragon.
Mm-hmm. I only see one head on the icon.
Properly. Yeah, it's okay. The icon only has one head.
False advertisement.
Defusion.
Trap hole.
And you see the emerges flying out of the hole a little bit, but it also kind of blows up the hole so that way it can fit a little bit easier out. So it's just like not like it does anything that naturally does that, or that actively does that. It naturally does that just by its size and just breaking out. And that's gonna knock Sylace back a little bit, knocking him unconscious.
Rip.
Oh my god.
Just to piss you off.
Like it
can I
was
go?
almost scripted.
Almost. What was up here?
Said just to piss you off. Can I hear that?
You cut out in the
Doesn't matter.
He wants to cure
Okay.
Silas's unconsciousness.
You can go and try, yeah.
GG.
Oh god, you got a critical successful. Something happened. Too bad. You ain't waking up.
Or it might wake him up, and I might control him. Who knows?
I'd rather that happen. We have at least 5 over there.
Now go do it.
So at this point, its tail is going to do a slashing attack at you, Jim.
This motherfucker.
Is that higher than your defense?
Yeah, it's higher than my defense.
All right.
Man, I need to activate speed rank fucking 4, and that would have been just 1 under.
It deals 23 points of damage to you.
Man.
And he's dead.
Does that have a reflex save?
No, it does not. This is a basic attack.
Motherfucker.
At which point, Masate, he just kind of sighs and he goes, "Come on, help your team. I'm going to start going away now. You keep pissing me off like this, and I'll stay, but you'll regret it." And he steps away, and the rest of them step away as well. That's what they're going to get to for this
You
turn.
make sure that fucker stays here, god damn it.
I'm gonna make sure he
And
stays
Hira,
here.
you are now up.
I'm up.
We were kicking these dragons' ass.
Hira.
What?
Hira.
How many rounds has it been since I healed Shiro or Silver? I want to say 4. We're on 4, right?
I think 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
4
added it, right?
rounds. This will be
Okay.
I guess, the 5th round when it comes back to my turn.
Yeah, I think it's still the 4th.
I think so too. Right. You know what? So, how much of a penalty? Shut up. Do I take to throw a kunai at 40 feet?
Almost none.
-1 penalty.
-1. All right, I'm gonna throw a kunai.
Might be actually greater than that, but since it's like 5 feet further than your fucking range. How about you take 10 feet for 10-foot step and then just throw it?
Okay, I'll just do that. And it's just my ranged, right?
Yeah. 1d20 plus your ranged plus your dexterity modifier. Well, the dex modifier is for the damage, so just plus your ranged, yeah. That is a hit.
So, okay, my damage is 1d4.
That is a kunai.
Yeah.
1d4. 1d4 plus your dex. All right. It takes 2 points of damage.
Oh, 1d4 plus my dex?
Yeah.
My dexterity modifier is 3, so 5 points.
All righty.
My bad. I didn't realize. And that's my
No.
turn.
Problemo. Lane, you are up.
I guess I'll just do 2 more kunai attacks at the dragon's wings.
All righty. That's a hit. That's a hit. All right. So 21 damage. Do those attacks pierce hardness at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Because the
Jim.
basic idea isn't that I'm like going through hardness things, it's that the way it's described is that I'm like hitting weak points, things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Jim, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna use Hill Swamp technique on fucking Masute and his crew.
All righty.
I'm not healing you.
Hey, well, some
So-
people want him to stay.
I
Is your
want him
mission.
to stay. We're supposed to capture these assholes. I
Yeah,
can't
it's our
drag
mission.
him.
That's fair.
Jim's a new ninja. He's not fucking what's his name? I even forgot it.
The Forbidden One.
Exactly.
Never speak his name.
So they gotta roll a reflex save.
All righty.
Where you
I
shaping
have
it at?
no idea what the
Like,
DC is to put in the pass. Hold on, I will pull it up.
Yeah, I'm
quick.
looking up the technique.
I need to know because I'm going to do something here.
Is it page 400? Or is it page 402?
Oh, Swan.
See,
So there's that. Okay.
6, 7,
All right. Let's actually go to the page.
679. Don't know what rank. I think it's rank.
It's
8,
rank 8.
This one's from Masute. Oh. Fun fact, rule is not spelled with 3 L's. Masute fails his.
Yes.
Yaku fails hers.
Sweet.
And Henko succeeds hers.
Okay. And then, so that's an attack action, right?
There should be a 4-round action. Let me double check. Fucking
So
crash? Fucking document crashed on me.
surprisingly, it's an attack action.
Can I clarify something just real quick?
Sure.
Henko and Gyaku are not our mission target, are they?
No.
Well, Masute was the one who was specifically named, but your mission was to bring back the rogue ninja. Which all 3 of them are rogue.
Okay. So burning them forever probably is not a good idea.
It's your call.
I mean, burning one of them forever is not a bad idea. Just don't burn.
They also
Masute.
said you don't have to bring him back alive if you can guarantee the kill.
Well, I can guarantee kills.
Then come kill them.
Sorry, we have a 3-headed dragon in our way.
Rip.
Okay. Just because he said that, I'm gonna teleport. No. Okay.
GG.
Well, I mean,
Like I say, that was just the attack action.
all right. Fuck. I'm gonna have a ready action. Oh shit! I don't have that ability. Well, then that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. So that's it for you, Silver.
Alright. I was going to like run all the way over here, but I cannot do that rather than risk getting trapped. So instead, I'm going to get in melee range of the dragon. How far? And I'm going to make a regular attack at him.
Alrighty. That's a hit.
Fucking hope so.
GG.
I guess mine hit.
Oh, shit. Alrighty. So that is it for you. Next up is Marco. Which Marco is going to start dashing around the dragon and catch up to the team. Or catch up to, not the team, catch up to his former team. And that is it for Marco. Sylace remains unconscious.
Fucking Sylace.
Wake up, Sylace.
Wake up!
And now it's the enemy's turn.
No, wake up!
Grab a potion, throw it on
Did I finish that?
At least Masute and his one bitch can't do shit.
Rip. Well, I can't move anyway. Well, I guess never mind. I move the lice. GG.
So you see at this point, Henko, she kind of leaps off to the side, at which point those two are pretty much unable to move, completely immobile in the mud. At which point, Gyaku, she just kind of yells to Masute. She goes, Masute, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And Masute just kind of smiles and he goes, I think I am. Henko, get going.
No, bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
Rip. GG.
God damn it, I should have readied another action.
Too late now.
Too late.
40.
Hashtag.
And Gyaku and Masute are still submerged in the mud.
And they should be sinking lower and lower like quicksand, almost drowning.
Yep, sinking lower and lower. However, only for one turn before they get their next reflex save.
Yep.
And that is it for them. Now the dragon, though. The dragon has now completely turned its focus to you. And it is going to shoot a burst of flames.
Reflex save?
He's hitting Masute and Gyaku.
Yes, a reflex save.
Okay, I want to use
Hitting
evasion.
Masute and Gyaku. Not very
Yes.
good at his job.
I have a
Wait.
contract!
If he hits them, bring up the fact that he fucked up his contract. He just hit them. Not out
Maybe
of
that's
time.
not part of the contract.
His
His contract is just to feed his enemies.
Yeah, I mean, you can bring up the contract all you like. I mean, they're denied a reflex save while they're in there, so.
Oh god.
So roll that reflex.
I'm trying to
You
like
alright
wait
there?
for this fucking page to load so I can see my reflex. I think it's plus
Oh, yeah.
12, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's plus 12.
You know when you're drinking something and it goes down the wrong pipe?
Yeah.
What pipe?
Marco
Smoking weed?
fails his reflex save. Barely.
Oh my god, let me type. No, are you kidding me? I can't. Did I win Reno?
Yep, you succeed on your reflex save. Do you have
Yeah.
evasion?
See,
Alright, so you take no damage from it.
Can anybody get evasion?
What's that?
It's talent. So you have to get it as a class ability or a talent.
It's a talent.
However, Marco takes 24 points of damage and is now on fire. And these two take damage. And now it's your turn.
It's what?
Now it's Hira's turn.
When you say that, I think it's your turn. I'm like, it's my turn? Sweet.
I do not see how the two sound alike, but if I'm saying it like that, then so be it.
Said it's my turn.
I said Tira's turn, yeah.
I hear your turn too.
Exactly. I'm like, it's my turn.
It's Tira's turn?
It
There you go.
sounded like you said it's your turn, and I was like, what?
It's Tira. I just keep saying it's Tira's turn.
I get that, but the way you were saying it didn't like enunciate.
I know. I'm saying it again because I'm still just not seeing where it is.
And I'm gonna
But clearly it is since two people are seeing it or hearing it.
move there, and I'm gonna throw another kunai.
Alrighty. So 1d20 plus your range. That's a hit. Then the damage, 1d4 plus your dex. Mod.
No.
Alright. It takes 6 points of damage.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is Lane.
Okay.
Somebody catch that ninja. What?
Lane, looks like the squad captain's down. We can hold the dragon off. And take that strange girl. It looks like an old man.
Oh, bitch ain't getting away. Okay, so I'm gonna use. I just need to see how much it costs first. 2. Oh, it's so cheap. It's so useful and it's so cheap.
GG.
So I'm gonna use the Flying Demon Strike with a Fuma Shuriken that has iron wire attached to it to wrap it around her and stab her in the back of the leg with the Fuma Shuriken.
Oh yeah.
It's quite precise.
Alrighty.
So that way she's not getting away.
Roll that hit check.
Damn.
That's a hit.
Oh, cool. Because
So it stabbed her in the back of the leg and everything.
Yep. Everything.
Wow.
Wrapped her up in iron wire and then stabbed her in the back of the leg with one of the sections of the Fuma Shuriken.
Ow.
Yeah, bitch is not getting away. Okay, that's my turn.
You gonna roll for the damage of the Fuma?
Oh, right. Damage.
Alright. Just gonna let's add a little bit of yelping pain. Next up is Jim.
Oh, wait, that also gets a D4 because it's a thrown weapon.
Add that 1d4.
I feel like
Rip.
What's up, Jim?
Alright, so Vampire Mud Dome on top of these motherfuckers.
hey,
Alrighty.
So now they're trapped in mud and a mud dome. Suck it, nerds.
Alrighty.
And are you leeching all of their chakra?
I'm leeching 2 chakra, and they take how much per round?
I'm reading it right now.
I think it's like 1d4 something like that.
yeah, 1d4 chakra is how much they drain. But I guess you get
1d3,
1
1d3,
1d3 chakra.
and then I get 2 back because Connor switched the rules up. Well,
What did I say? You get 1 back each?
per person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have 1 back each.
Okay. Alrighty.
Chakra they lose Reno. Sweet. Peace.
Alright, they both lose 3 chakra, and you gain 2.
Sweet. And then take out 3 chakra.
Yep, so for total of this turn, you lose 1.
GG.
Yeah.
What did you just use?
Vampire Mud Dome.
And
You remember?
actually, you lose more than that because of the Mud Dome.
I'm calling
Oh,
you
yeah.
Edward now.
GG.
You are almost out of chakra, so it's a good thing that you're sucking theirs.
She. I calculated how much I had left.
Alrighty. So that is it for Jim. Silver.
Alright. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I don't have to waste any more chakra. 4-round action. Or full attack action. Make 2 attacks against this guy. Using an improved power attack.
Alrighty. Make that hit.
I guess a second to that. Sorry, I was not doing that before. I just realized it.
All good.
Alright, it's both hits,
Alright.
right?
Yep.
What I'm gonna do, because I might as well, is use the strong prodigy talent. So after a successful melee attack, instead of rolling damage, on max it does max damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to use an action point there, so I'm gonna use it on the second attack. So it'd be 20.
Okay.
20 plus 15 is 35.
Alright, so 35 plus the 28.
Rip, it won't do it. Or I wonder.
You have to do slash roll.
Rip. Okay, so use a real calculator. Just
There you go.
63.
So minus 63 damage. That's definitely hit the dragon more back than you might think.
Definitely can't tell. He's just chilling. He's been unfazed this entire time.
Mm-hmm. So that is it for you, right? All right. That means next up is Marco, who he is going to leave you with that.
Thank God.
He's gonna move over. He's gonna look at. He's gonna stop right behind Henko, who's now like pretty much on the ground, or no, not on the ground. She's like on her knees, tied up.
Oh.
And he's just looking down at her. At which point he's going to grab her, lift her up. He's going to sever the iron wire that you have to her lane, and he's going to throw her over her shoulder.
Okay.
That's it for him.
Out of character, what if he's actually working with them? Like, what if he was like this whole time, like undercover working for them, or working with their team still?
It's possible.
I swear to God, if he is though, I'm gonna have to kill him.
Or they're gonna get away.
I mean, if he is, they're probably gonna get away.
If so, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Wasted a lot of my fucking chakra on that guy.
So that is it for that. So next up are the enemies.
They get the reflexes.
So they are still so they're doing shit in there. So yeah, roll the reflex saves. Okay, so they are now free of the mud for the moment.
But they still in the dome.
You can kind of feel, like, you can kind of detect that there are a couple of whacks at the dome, but nothing that's like breaching integrity or anything.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Okay, so next up, the dragon. Dragon is sick of your shit after that attack, Silver.
Rip.
Ooh,
The
thank
dragon is
God.
now going to make a full attack action against you.
I mean, it wasn't just me.
24, 23, 34. How many of our hits?
Just the 34.
All right.
Was it a melee attack or what kind of attack you get?
Melee.
All right, so yeah, just the 34 then.
All right, so you take 17 points of damage.
All right, use the action point and the 4 tracker or the 8 tracker to do damage reduction of 4. So that's 13.
All righty.
So I use it now. It's gonna go away next turn.
All righty. That is it for them. Hira.
Round 6. Down. Healing silver.
All right.
7.
Can I use osmosis on that?
On what?
On Zach's ability?
Pretty far away.
I'll make a spot check.
No. Your
Okay.
focus is entirely on what you're doing right now.
Okay.
25 points.
Regularly you'd be able to, but because you're focused on this, no.
That's for you,
Alright.
silver.
I'm not arguing.
Thanks, you.
Okay, I'm just clarifying.
So I'm gonna take heat from that later. I don't. Oops.
Let's say, what the fuck are you doing moving? All right, so that's it for Hira.
Kinda collecting my
Yep.
announcement.
He healed 25.
Lane, you are up now.
So you have that handled, Marco?
Marco, he says, yeah, I'm going to set her down a little bit closer to the team and then help you with that dragon.
All right. Move forward and 2 attack rolls against the dragon's wings. Because if I can get it to stop doing whatever it's doing.
Alrighty. Alright, so it takes 21 points of damage. I fucking hate that bike. What did I just do? No idea what I subtracted that by.
GG.
I'm gonna assume it was right. I might have done a little bit extra damage on accident.
It's whatever.
Alright, so Jim, you're up next.
So can I concentrate, do a concentration check to get chakra back while I'm concentrating?
Sure.
That's dangerous.
Will this
then.
break the jutsu?
It will chance it.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna
I'm
say.
not-
It'll
do
make it
anything.
weak. It'll make it weaker for a full round, so easier to break.
Then I'm not gonna do shit. Well, I'm gonna ready
Okay.
an action. I'm gonna ready a kunai and a paper bomb. The greater paper bomb. I'm not gonna put any chakra into it, and I'm just gonna get ready to put chakra and throw it at fucking Masute if they break it.
Alrighty. So that is it for you, Silver.
I think to myself, where's Sylace? And I guess I'm
If
gonna
only
continue.
Hajime were here.
I can't see him on the other side of this dragon. I hope he's doing okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna just do
Only
this.
Hajime were here.
Rip
Hajime's dead.
here.
Yeah, Hajime ain't coming back, that's for certain.
Rip. So same thing. As
Oh, that's a
attack.
hit.
Yeah, sorry, same thing as last time. So full attack action, improved power attack.
Okay.
Rip. The second one hit, or
Both are hits.
that's gonna be it.
Okay.
This day.
God damn it, I'm still not fucking doing that right. There we go. Okay. So you see at this point the dragon's definitely kind of, you can kind of definitely feel that it's being exhausted.
Alright, strike now while it's weak.
What the fuck is that ability? I'm trying to find one that Marco has because he's used it before, but I didn't actually put it on his sheet
So he doesn't have it.
because I never expected to use it again.
Gate of
That means he doesn't have it.
freaking.
That's not how that works for my characters.
GG. Open the last.
It's the one where he made the house.
The wood technique or the earth technique?
What?
The earth technique.
Hold up.
Oh, you never saw him make that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
what?
we're out of character. Right
Remember
now.
that hut? Yeah, remember that hut that you spent in the tuning exam? He made that.
We could look for it.
This? No, that's not gonna. I can't work. What would that work? Mm-mm.
I don't even know what you're trying to fucking.
He's gonna
think
use
right
that
now.
fucking thing to break out the goddamn. What?
that's what I'm thinking. What?
GG.
What was
Earth Haven? Is this it? It's rank 10?
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Surprised that actually found something. Like, GG. I didn't think that was gonna find it with searching for F in the house.
So I'm gonna. So that was Silver's attack. Now it's Marco. So now, okay, now it makes sense. So I'm gonna leave this up to you whether or not you think this should be allowed or not. Marco walks up. He sets Heko on the ground, and then he uses Earth Haven to rip open a hole in the dome that you've created, Kozukai, and throw Henko in there.
I don't know if that would be, like, I don't know if that'd work. But it's,
That's why I'm asking you. What if he goes up and he says, hey, this is what I want to do?
I mean, I could.
Are you willing to weaken a spot for him to do that so that he can throw her in and then reseal it?
Okay, I am, but do they have a chance to react to it and get out?
Theoretically.
Oh, Sylace is back.
Yep,
And I have no chakra left. I can't do this again.
So he says that, he opens up the hole, he throws Henko in, and they reseals it before anyone's able to react.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
We're just gonna skip that. I'm just gonna throw that in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he uses some technique because he's very skilled in earth techniques as well. It's that where he's able to rip a hole in it and just throw her in. But I'm gonna say that pretty much exhausts him.
Okay.
It drops him by a lot of chakra. I'll drop a lot. I'll fucking drop 20. I'll drop double the cost of Earth Haven.
Oh my god. Like, he's got to break through my chakra. That's the thing.
If you want, he can roll the check.
No, I'm fine with it without the check. Fuck.
Okay. I'm just trying to speed that little process along because that's gonna require a lot of checks.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
All right, Sylace, you wake up all of a sudden.
Whoa.
And you look around and you see that the dragon seems to be kind of tiring out, but the dragon now also is a single dragon that is larger than you remember with 3 heads.
Oh no, depolarization.
GG.
And you also see to the left of the dragon, to your left of the dragon, you see that Kozukai is currently holding up, put his hands up into an earth dome.
I don't have to have my hands on it. I just have to concentrate.
Do you?
Yeah. I can still do ninjutsus and shit.
What's it called again? Mud dome?
Vampire mud dome. Vampiric, something like that.
Okay, well, regardless, that won't matter at the moment. So, Sylace, this is your turn.
How high up is the dragon?
You can hit it within your range. It's like hovering above the hole.
How high up?
2 feet.
Well, do you want me to answer that like the center of its body, or the bottom part of
Like
its body, or the top of
Like
its
the
body?
wings. I'm assuming,
The wings are roughly 60 feet high.
I'm assuming its back is to me.
I'll say 30 feet. That would make more sense.
So
Yeah, its
this
back
is
facing
considered
you.
a sneak attack.
Silver. Based in silver. No.
No?
Why not? Behind him.
Because you're not hiding, and this is in the middle of combat.
Fair enough. So can I pull my sword out, jump into the air, and swing my sword at the right wing?
Yeah, you can try.
What do I need to do?
Roll a hit check.
Jump check or
I'm
anything?
gonna save the jump check right now. I'm gonna save the
I
jump check.
because I have the strength check on.
He's gonna fall into the hole.
Dang.
Do a hit check, you said?
Yes.
R.I.P. Sylace. Broke both his legs.
That is a hit.
Now he's a paraplegic.
Rest in peace. So you're gonna have to keep your hands on it. It doesn't specify anywhere. I'm talking to Jim with this.
Okay, sorry.
That's stupid.
It doesn't specify that you can do anything else. It's as long as you maintain your concentration. You're not going to be able to do other techniques while you're concentrating.
That's true.
So did that or not?
That did damage.
But it didn't tear the wing.
No, you're got that little buzzy, like laggy effect right now. But no, that did not tear the wing.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that I land on the stack.
That sounds good. Okay, you're gonna have to roll a jump check if you're doing that one.
Just gonna keep in mind that I have strength rank on thing, or
Yeah, keep that in mind. Well, actually, you fell unconscious, so it's not gonna be there anymore.
oh really?
Yeah,
So I need to take that off.
yeah. So the jump check without that bonus on it. All right, you succeed,
All right.
and you're now on its
that ends my
back.
turn.
Jump on the Hydra's back.
GG.
That is it for Sylace. Now it is the enemy's turn. At which point, Sylace, you see that it starts. It recognizes that you have now jumped on its back. But it's still pissed off at Silver.
Rip.
What did you do again?
I don't
I
know.
didn't do nothing.
You give him a big old. It's going to breathe its fire breath in the cone, hitting Silver and Hero.
Well,
I was
but
just
Hero
fighting
stayed
it like
behind
everyone else.
Silver,
And it's
so
like, oh.
So you two need to roll a reflex save. Do either of you have evasion?
I don't, but I'm going to use Empowered Resilience in an action point. Give me +4. And
You are aware that you don't have all the action points from like level 1 to this, right?
I don't.
No.
I thought it was just based on what's on level there.
That's what it's supposed to be, assuming that you start at level 1. I'll give you a starting point for all of you characters, a starting pool of 15.
Alright, so
Wow.
We have 15.
I don't even know how many I've used. Just
So you
right,
can
these three.
you can have 15 right now, Silver.
So that's,
But to have used the over abuse of that kind of thing right there.
I mean, that's cool. I just thought it was like per level though.
Well, that's typically how it is, but you don't. If you're a new character coming in, like say you're made your character at level 20, you don't have level 1 through 20 action points. You have level 20 action
Yeah, I
points.
guess I got you. So I'll just do that.
Okay, so what is it that I need to do?
Nothing. No, I was just using Empowered Resilience to give me +4 to reflex.
Okay. Okay, so you pass the reflex save. Here, you pass the reflex save. So you take half damage for 10 damage. And that is that. You feel a little bit more of a struggle, and you start kind of hearing something, Jim.
They gotta roll a reflex save as well, by the way.
Oh, yes, they do.
That mud.
Gee.
Quiet them down. Take.
Masute passes, Gyaku fails, and Henko passes. But you kind of hear some murmuring from Henko. Roll listen check.
I have no idea what my listen is, but yes, I will roll that.
GG.
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you it. So you can roll it for me, because I'm going to take forever to roll it.
Okay.
It's taking forever to load up the fucking page.
I got you.
Plus
+9.
9.
All right. So you were able to hear Henko, and she's kind of talking to everyone. She's like, Masute, come on, break this. I know you can. Why aren't you summoning anything? And she just kind of starts getting, it's like, Masate, why are you ignoring me? At which point, you kind of hear just a little bit more of a subtle thing that just, shut up, Henko.
Hmm.
And that is that. Hira, you are now up.
Can I read the?
What's up?
Can I reach the dragon's arm? Like if I were to attack, like melee with my chakra scalpel.
Yeah, you can reach it.
I'm gonna do an attack to the arm. So I'll do the hit check first.
Oh,
Oof.
Connor, did I get that +3 chakra?
Unfortunately, you go to make your attack at it. Let me add that right now. You go to make your attack at it. I did subtract theirs already, so you don't have to worry about that. But it kind of just moves its hand out of the way, its arm out of the way, and you.
So can I still move, or
yeah,
up to 30, right?
Yep.
No.
It'll trigger an attack of opportunity if you do. Since you're so close to it, you were closer. Yeah, there.
I'm gonna. All right, I just have to end my turn.
Alrighty.
Saddened by that.
Well, I'm annoyed.
How come?
I didn't buy something I needed to.
Rip.
Lane, you are up.
Time for a super awesome rolls of awesomeness.
These all hit full attack action against the dragon.
Yep.
All right, those all hit. That's
Hey.
it. That's it.
It's gonna drop.
That's
Dragon drops dead.
okay. And the dragon is still going.
Oh snap!
And Jim, you are up.
Proved
Just
us
continue
wrong.
maintaining that, right?
Jen.
I actually do want to do the concentration check.
I did 56 damage and it didn't.
For what?
Now,
Didn't phase
to
it.
get my fucking reserves.
Okay. So you're gonna have to make 2 concentration checks. One to maintain the thing, and one to do the check for the chakra. First one will be the check for the reserve. Second one will be to maintain it.
Okay. Do. Let me roll.
If you tell me the concentration, I can, unless you specifically want to.
I mean, I'm already like trying to type.
All
and
right.
It's just taking forever.
Fair enough.
Try to hit everything in. Fucking already. Oh my lord. And I mistyped it. I had to redo it.
Nice. All right, so that one you are able to maintain the mud dome. Wait, what should I say was first?
Okay. You said reserves first.
Okay, you tap into your reserve successfully. What's up, Sylace?
This hasn't been 2 hours, like us doing all this, has it? Like, in the game.
In game, no.
Okay, so my strength, my brace, my wrist, whatever, strength wrist thing still is working because it says it's for 2 hours, even if I get knocked out.
That allows you to keep the base version, not the strength rank 5.
4.
This
That's
game
right.
+1 bonus to strength rank for
Plus
Oh,
1
2
bonus.
rounds.
The other ones, the other 4 ranks that you have, those are still gone because you fell unconscious.
Do you have strength rank 5?
Strength rank 4, and then the things that he has brings it to 5.
So you can reactivate.
Yeah, you can reactivate it.
but I can't go back to strength 5 because rank 5 because it's done.
No,
I
you
can only,
can.
I can only be 4.
These are the
No,
gauntlets.
you can't.
Use the way the gauntlets
Can't.
work.
The gauntlets only work once per day.
Oh,
Oh well.
So strength rank
Exactly.
4, and that dragon's pretty knackered. Okay, so use pass both your checks, Jim. How much reserve are you dropping?
I have 20, right?
Yep.
So just give me 19.
All
Drop
right.
into 1.
GG.
Then I was gonna ask Hajime for an advanced seal.
Hajime's not here, so I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, fuck you, Hajime. Only you were here.
GG.
You need an advanced seal?
He's downstairs.
Okay, I have
Down there,
397. How many you want?
7.
I mean, at least 5.
I mean, you still have to spend the turn to make it, just so you know.
I know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if Connor allows it, I'll give you 5.
You said to walk over here on your turn.
Which will trigger the attack of opportunity if the dragon's not taken care of by then.
Then you can come to me.
Can't come to you.
So,
I'm gonna
Silver,
die.
you're up.
Silver and gold.
Oh. I want to level up soon. This will be nice.
GG. It's gonna be a little while.
I need 9,000 experience. Yes, it is.
GG. Alright, same thing. Full attack action. Improved power attack.
30 minutes.
That was a long pee.
Rip those attacks though.
The first one's gonna hit barely. The second one's a miss.
GG. I'll take it.
So the second it just fucking bounces right off of it. Alrighty. So you go and you make your attack at it. It's still up at the moment.
By magic. I know what's going on here.
This motherfucker's from Dragon Tales. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's going on here then, Silver?
Magic.
Magic?
Dragon law.
Ancient black magic is at work here. Or could be Genjutsu for all I know. I just never checked.
Or it could be that it's 3 dragons in one and has a fuck ton of health.
That too. We said it looked like it was exhausted. Like it was gonna
I
drop.
just
I
can't
mean,
tie
I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't, marked the dragon. Just cut it in half.
Gee, that perfect 20 and it drops. I can't wait for that to happen one of these days.
Shove the sword in its back and just fall down, dragging the sword down.
So that's it for Silver. Marco is not going to fight the dragon. Marco's tired. Marco's going to sit down.
What an ass.
He is panting as he is exhausted. He's going to try and take a breather.
I'm not wasting more shit on him.
And he's gonna yell. He's like, "Don't worry, you guys got this."
I'm almost completely out of chakra. Niggas just
I
gonna
know
sit
the
down, take a
feeling.
break?
Hey, I'm not.
And Sylace, you are up.
Yeah,
Got
of
it.
course you're not. You've been knocked out for half this fight.
So,
GG.
well, I did take care of like two of the dragons.
Okay, guys, I got 4 more turns left before this dome comes down. Hurry the fuck up.
So, Connor, I'd like to ask a question, GM wise.
Yes.
If I activate strength rank, can I hit the wing? And if it does cut the wing off, still be able to jump off the dragon before I fall into the pit?
No.
Because I'm not moving.
I'd say yeah. Moving followed by an
Okay,
attack
so I'm gonna
action.
Activate strength rank
Balance
4.
rolls.
And then I'm going to attack that same wing.
But are you though?
And also, can I add some action points to that attack? How does that work? I can't remember.
Action points doesn't apply to your regular attack, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I mean, like attack action. I want to make sure I hit.
I know.
Oh, so it doesn't work that way?
Not unless you have an
Thought it did.
ability that does it.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it did.
I
that's a
guess you might be able to apply it to any action. Let me double check real quick.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a hit.
Oh, that is a hit.
Boom, on that wing.
Smack.
GG.
Want to make
It's
it?
nice
Okay,
touch,
yeah, it does
though.
apply to attack rolls. You can apply it to attack
Oh.
rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and level checks, or saving throw
Oh,
even.
wow.
All right, so you do 17 damage, and the wing does not come off.
Seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 3 dragons to go through.
Then I'm going to reach down and grab one of the scales and hold on.
All right. Yeah, you're right here. So now, the dragon, you can tell it's definitely panting. It's very exhausted. It says, "My contract has been fulfilled to the best of my abilities. However, I have one last thing I can do in aid of my master."
It's gonna blow up.
And it begins
yeah.
to fly as high as it can. Going 180 feet, not 180,
Oh snap, dude! Freaking
120 feet into the air.
Mm-hmm.
At which point it desummons, and everything that you're attached to right now, Sylace, disappears.
Fuck.
Shit.
It just
Become a
disappears into
trampoline.
thin air.
Jeez.
And so Sylace is now falling.
Okay. Well, I can save him. Can I attempt to save him?
It's Hira's turn, actually.
Hmm.
How many turns is it gonna take him to fall?
Oh, quite a while.
It's my turn.
Yeah. Let me see if there's an
Just
actual
gonna-
timer. Otherwise, I was just going to do it at like 60 feet a second.
Oh snap!
I'm gonna walk
maybe not
over
a second.
to. I'm gonna walk over to Jim. Hand him 5.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Shit.
Shut the fuck up.
You mean you want mad? Let's save Sylace or not?
GG.
All right.
Oh my
Recording.
god.
Alrighty. So, Lane.
I'm just gonna ready an action to where if they try to do anything once they get out of that dome, I'm gonna use my other Fuma Shuriken to boomerang around all of them and just, you know.
So did they roll reflexes?
I'm going to say at this point they're just going to pretty much be denied him. It's not going to make a difference much.
Okay, so they're all in the mud.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. So I'm just gonna
Heads or
ready that
tails,
action.
Sylace? Sylace, heads or tails?
Do what?
Heads or tails?
No, I'm good, dude. Don't worry about it.
Heads or tails?
I've got tumble check and I've got like 52 action points. I think I'll be all right.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Fuck. Well, I'm not helping you.
That's good.
Rip.
Alright. I'm gonna. Can I recast the Vampire Dump Counter?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna recast it.
Okay.
Same spot, blah blah blah. Take 3 chakra away, but not really because I got 3 chakra back.
Well, it's not 3 chakra that takes to use the dome.
No, my bloodline.
Oh,
That's 2
that.
chakra.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we
Every
still
2
lose
rounds.
12 for the dome itself.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I'm sorry,
They
guys.
start losing that
I'm sorry.
chakra again. So now it's Marco. Marco's chilling. Sylace, you're now fallen. You're gonna say by this whole turn you are still not quite hit the ground yet, but that your next turn you'll have hit the ground, and that's where I'm going to roll for everything.
Good.
Hira, you're in range of this. Marco is, and Kozukai all roll a listen check. Yeah, Marco's denied his. He's not paying attention. He's tired.
Of course he is. Of course he is. Why is he always, when we need him most, he's a wimpy ass motherfucker?
Rip. Salted.
Hey, he's done plenty of this fight, before he hit the puppet. Okay,
Yeah.
there's that. What's your listen, Jim?
18.
Okay, there you go. All right,
Just for
so you
me-
both hear this.
Just for me, how much more would I have had to hit to cut that wing off?
About 15 more.
15?
Mhm.
Those fucking
Sure,
ones
Mark.
got me.
The exact was 12, so for what that's worth. Anyway, so you both hear a little bit of a dialogue as you can hear a very exhausted Henko inside begins to talk, and she goes, "This, you knew that I would die here, didn't you? Damn you!" And you sense that you are now gaining chakra for one less source.
Rip.
The oxygen in the room is being used.
I probably killed her.
Just drained all of her energy.
GG.
That and she's drowning.
Wow, Jim.
Goodbye, Jim.
So there is that. Anyone gonna do anything special, or shall we just skip the Sylace's turn?
I'm still gonna
Skip
fall.
says.
I'm still falling. I mean,
All
Special.
right.
I'm gonna move.
Somebody catch him. I'm gonna go. That's it.
yeah, right. Someone catch that guy that weighs like 500 pounds falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on it.
How much do you actually weigh?
I knew you would be.
GG. How much do you actually weigh?
A lot.
How much?
Like how much?
I weigh 350,
50.
Plus
and
your
I'm coming.
gear.
Plus
Weight
my
of the average
gear,
American.
plus my
Like
sword,
total,
plus
yeah.
falling with
That was funny,
gravity.
It's
Gravity.
about 1,000 pounds.
A lot of force. I'm just gaining speed as I enter the atmosphere.
Gonna try something, Silver?
I mean, if anybody wants to help, we can probably get him.
I've got tumble.
I mean,
And
I
like
could have
a-
saved him, but no, I used that chocolate to keep the dome up.
Well, I'm not gonna metagame and just be like, all right, he's falling, he's gonna be all right. I'm gonna attempt to try and help him.
All right.
If I
Alright,
hit
so
you
guess
and
my
you
way.
if I hit you falling, you're gonna take a lot of damage. I'm just saying. You might-
I'm not gonna try and catch you. That'd be foolish.
Here's the
Listen.
cockiness of this. I'm actually gonna say you were 180 feet up, like my initial fuck up.
All right. So I'm gonna like.
This is GM bullshit. That's
GG.
GM bullshit.
All right, so I'm gonna say somebody come help me with this, and I guess if anybody's actually gonna come over, that's gonna be up to you guys. So I'm gonna make like a lasso. Well, I know you can't because you're making the vampire. But I'm
I
gonna
broke
make
my
like a lasso.
Fine. Good thing I pulled it out and made a new one.
GG. Rip.
Yeah, I'm,
just
gonna
playing.
stick at the
I'm just
26. I'm not gonna be mean.
Okay, I'm gonna make a lasso and try and catch him as he's coming past this point.
All right.
Boy, you're gonna have to make a strength check to make sure you don't fall in that hole with me.
Make a strength check.
All right, so I guess strength rank 4 active. So do I do effective strength or just regular strength still?
Here comes the one.
1d20 plus your whatever strength modifier you might have.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with effective, because with the strength rank you gain like effect, like plus
With what you have from
I think
strength.
plus 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full on strength check.
Oh shit! You might actually catch him.
Well, if I can actually land it,
What'd you form the lasso out of again?
the iron wire.
Hopes and
Okay.
dreams.
So you're gonna cut him in half.
Roll a hit check. Roll a strength check.
You're gonna cut him in half with the iron wire.
I'm gonna specify.
You're aware of this, right?
I'm going to specify him aiming at his leg.
You're gonna cut his leg off.
What do you? How you
You're
gonna
already
lasso
throwing the
me? You wanna
lasso.
go up?
Everybody, shut up. Roll the check.
Oh shit!
You said modifier, right?
1d20 plus. So roll your hit check right now, without whatever modifiers you might have.
Alright. That's the hit check.
You miss.
Oh, really? Alright.
Yep.
Well, there we go. Plan failed and
You'd have had to roll 35 to hit that at the rate he's fallen.
rip. Happened 5.
All right.
This is the entire reason why I wasn't trying to stop him, is because all I have is iron wire. I don't have anything soft and cushy. The iron wire would just turn him into little chunks.
So Sylace,
as
you
I
are.
said,
It is now your turn.
As I fall past everyone, I'm thinking, my friends, I'm on my way.
Oh my god.
All right. So you're gonna roll a tumble check.
Yes.
All right. Roll a tumble check.
I'd like to add. Can I add like 20 action points to that?
You can only add one action point at a time.
GG.
What?
You can only add one action point at a time.
So plus, it'd be like whatever plus 1.
Plus 1d6.
Yep.
Every action
Oh.
point gives you 1d6 to the roll. So you'd roll whatever your tumble check is plus 1d6.
Oh, I didn't know
Glad you
that.
get 6.
This is like 10 feet or 20 feet or whatever. Lessens the blow. I'm just gonna like reach out my hand.
What
Like,
the
my
fuck?
god.
oh snap, dude.
How do you roll that? How do you roll that?
So because you
26.
screwed up so badly, it's going to
Use your,
create it.
use your
so it
spirit die.
was-
Use your spirit die. Use your
I'd like to
spirit
use
die.
my spirit die.
Okay.
Oh, GG.
I laughed.
So
We're
the
gonna
regular
have to
tumble
die,
check
dude.
on a succeed means that you take the fall as 10 foot shorter than it actually was. Because of this, it's going to be 20 feet shorter.
GG.
Wow.
That double one though. Gosh, dang.
No, what the fuck was that?
So you
Wow,
take
getting
34
ankles.
points of damage.
GG. Imagine.
Oh,
Imagine
oh
if you rolled
no.
those
Oh
ones.
What
no.
about his ankles though?
I saw 20 points.
What was I saying?
I did a
Had
tumble
that
check.
been 2d6, and had that been, I'm just out of curiosity here, had I been decided to be completely mean, that would have done 64 damage roughly.
So I wouldn't have been dead, but I would have been unconscious.
Probably dying.
Probably would have been dying, yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
So you slam into the ground. Oh, I actually just realized, no. You're in the hole range. You drop an additional 40 feet.
Oh,
Oh, no.
snap. GG. Well, that's not that bad though.
So you take an additional 16 points of damage.
That's not it.
But you are now inside the hole. Just
Are
flat
you
on your black,
unconscious,
just like,
Silas?
No, I have
ow. Ow.
Phil says, or Silver says, "Are you all right?" I'm okay.
GG. Hypothetically, if we caught him with the iron wire, what would happen then?
You would have cut
Would
off
his
his
foot
leg.
actually been cut off?
Yes.
GG.
Iron wire is not intended to do anything about grabbing like that. Iron wire is like fucking super thin. It's like used to be the equivalent of a blade, pretty much.
I would have grew back a skeleton leg and walked around the skeleton leg.
Fucking those bones would have fallen off.
You don't have
GG.
any
That
muscle
muscle
to
too-
move
yeah.
it.
It's gonna be. It'd be like a peg leg, though.
GG.
They say you could have hardened a spine, like grown a second spine, and used that as a peg leg. I would have been okay with that.
That would have been cool. And then it'd be like a point, so I could be like, ah, and stab somebody.
Like Camille?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anywho,
can we keep going?
Anywho, yep.
so to finish my turn,
Uh,
I'd like to roll a jump check to get up out of this fucking hole.
okay. I'm just gonna say you
Please.
crawl yourself out.
Yeah, let's just crawl out. Yeah, because I mean, I got strength rank on. I'm gonna crawl out of this hole.
Yeah. Just gonna leap up and just.
I get out and I'm like this. Hey, how's it going?
GG.
My spine's all fucked up. I feel like little Nicky.
GG.
Okay, you can grow a new
So
one.
at this point, we're just gonna kind of skip ahead a little bit. You detect that you are now only detecting one chakra signature.
Is Gyaku
Wow.
dead? That's
We
fucked
don't-
up.
And enough time continues that now you detect not a single chakra signature.
Oh, they're not effing dead. We just
Yeah,
got
they
effing
are.
blue.
What? I don't understand what's going on. Did they run out of air, or what's happening?
His dome sucks up their chakra.
Oh shit!
And I have mud thing under them, so they can
Is that the
drown.
dome that the guy uses
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
when they're pursuing?
Yes.
Cool.
But yeah, they're pretty much unable to move because of another. So you had that made the swamp under them. You remember that from the last session. And then you had that to completely seal them off, so that way they couldn't move, and even if they could move, they'd have a difficult time to get out while being absorbed with their strength the entire time. It's a very good combo.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
One itself is a question.
you're detecting no more chakra signatures.
So I'm gonna bring it down.
All right.
Say I don't sense any more chakras in here, guys. I'm bringing this down. Be ready.
And this thing is still there, and it cuts your throat.
So
Bring it down.
you bring it down, and you see two puppets, or Masute and Gyaku. You'd expect them to be.
Oh my god! Of course.
Manko.
Fucking.
And Hanko's dead.
So roll a spot check as well, Jim.
Can I, since I'm right there?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to see this because not as swag as me.
Conveniently enough, in this session, you were not as swag as he was. However, Jim, you do see that there seems to be a hole behind Masute and Gyaku.
What do you mean a hole
A hole, kind of like something was dug out
in my mud?
in your mud.
Lane and I get out of your hole.
I'm
Get
gonna
out of your mud
whisper,
easy.
motherfucker, and I'm gonna go down that fucking hole.
And you look down, and you see that hole's going a while.
Right, Lane?
I didn't even hear you.
You're gonna start
I said
crawling.
I say we can get out of that hole. That
Yeah, I'm gonna
mud
start
easy.
crawling in there.
I still can't. People keep talking.
So we can get out of that hole easy, I assume.
We can get out of that mud easy.
Mud easy, okay.
Yeah, all we have to do is just go, oh, fire. Boom, it's not mud anymore.
It just doesn't work like that, but all right.
Well, it heats up mud.
Kind of does.
Makes it into pretty much clay, like a dry clay.
No, I'm gonna use Hell Swamp technique again just to piss everyone off.
They're not
No,
actually
I'm
doing
going
that.
in the hole.
So,
No, I'm not.
so you're gonna start crawling.
Yeah.
All right. So you
Can
hop down and you start crawling. I'm just gonna make a
Can I say something as a free action or whatever?
sure.
Kira, do you think maybe you could try to bring back Hinko?
I can't revive people.
I guess she is dead, isn't she?
And she's full on dead, not just like unconscious. Full.
I
on
don't
dead.
have a reanimation jutsu
Okay.
yet.
Alright.
All right. So I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna pick.
Is your swamp still
So,
going, Jim? Or are you gonna let that end too?
I mean, I'm gonna keep going and like, how long has it been?
So
Since I
enough
put
that
the
the
mud
time
up?
of the swamp is probably gone.
It's
Yeah,
up
we're gonna count
for
that.
1 minute around. 1 minute per
By
level.
the time that you drained all three of them, I'm gonna say 2 minutes have gone by.
If not, then I
Okay.
will burn it and make it
I
clay.
mean, can I like force cancel it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna force cancel it so everyone can crawl in the fucking hole.
Thanks, Jim.
Except for Sylace, since he's so big.
All right. So I'm gonna pick up Hinko on my shoulder
Alrighty.
and turn him back to everybody and say, "This is still a failed mission."
This mission's not over yet.
I'm gonna shout back like in the hole. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet.
You're so weak. Why are you running down the hole?
This isn't a big hole. This is a small hole.
Oh,
Crawling.
Yeah, you're crawling. By the time that you're crawling, Jim, you're about 15 feet away, unless you've got the feat that allows you to move at your regular movement speed.
Can anybody
Wow,
detect-
down. Nope, I don't have that.
Can anybody here detect chakra?
Yes.
What
Talking
range
to
can you
everybody
detect
that's
chakra in?
Not above. Not
Me, I
above
can
the
take-
hole. You're down the hole. I can't talk to you.
I can detect it 40 feet away.
All right.
Sense chakra, I suppose.
Yeah, you're not sensing any new chakra. Any familiar chakra at all. Nothing 40
Then I'm
feet.
gonna say, anyone gonna come with me? I'm gonna keep going.
I'm
What do
talking
you do?
to Lane, Hira, and Silver. Can y'all detect chakra?
No.
No. Just good at fighting. That's it.
I'm not a sensory type. either.
Actually,
And then I'm gonna holler back down the hole. Jim, which way? Is the hole going
Actually-
straight down or is it going south?
It's going straight. I don't know which way south is because I don't have a compass.
GG.
do I smell him?
That is accurate, Jim. That is very accurate.
Do
You
I
can
smell
roll a
the
survival
dog's
check.
nose?
Roll a
Okay.
survival check.
I realized I still had that going.
You're not able to detect where the smell. You know that it went into the hole, but beyond that, between all the mud and dirt and everything, you can't tell anything.
I can tell they went down the hole, and that's about it.
Then I rip past.
You can follow
Lane,
them.
Lane, can you? Or
Can
actually,
you fill
I'm
that
gonna,
with water?
I'm
Drown
gonna,
Jim.
I'm gonna stay next to the hole and talk to Jim with the echoes. Lane, since you have the other headset, why don't you, Hira, and Silver and Mako walk in that direction that Jim's crawling in the hole and see if there's another hole them coming out.
All right.
Cool.
I'm gonna yell down, Jim!
Should we send someone down the hole with him?
No.
That's my listen check for what he said to everyone.
I'm gonna yell, Jim! Tell me if the hole changes directions.
You hear that,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
shout
hear
back
anything
at them.
else.
I'm gonna shout back, okay.
Okay.
Give a thumbs up to the hole. So that's what we're doing.
All right.
Y'all
I
run.
mean, I just keep going down this hole.
So you're all just running over the hole?
Yeah.
Line.
While Jim's crawling underneath it?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
All right. So you all keep running and running. You guys, you've run probably at least 500 or so feet when you see that there's a hole where it emerges.
Okay, I'm gonna radio that in.
Jim pops it. Well, you all arrive and Jim pops his head up out of the hole like a gopher.
Yeah, but Sylace stayed back at the
Oh, okay.
opening of the hole.
Okay, so you radio that to him.
Hey, come on. We found the exit.
But no.
Can I roll a survival check again to see if I can pick up their scent?
Yeah, sure. You can
I'm gonna
roll.
try to track them.
Anyone who's there can roll a survival if they have track, or they can roll spot check to see anything that might stand out.
I don't have track. I have dog's nose.
Yeah, I know. I know with you.
Do I pick it up?
I'm gonna wait for
I
everyone to roll.
gotta find out. What my...
Can I do a listen check instead?
Sure,
See if I hear anything.
sure. Just imagine that you're looking around, trying to look for any notes or whatever you feel would be appropriate.
That's a spot check.
All right. So, still
I'm still rolling for.
okay. We'll go through this. Silver, you don't see anything, or I don't hear
Here.
anything. Sorry. Hira, you do smell that they were definitely here, but for some odd reason, you're not detecting like they went in any one direction. It looks like it went up. Like you're smelling it keeps going higher.
Gotta
the
ride.
dragon.
Can't sell
That
that
was
dragon
my
again.
track.
That was their
And
contract.
Lane, with your spot check, you can see that there definitely seems to be some torn up ground right around you, almost as though like a claw or something ripped it.
Can I see that claw mark as well, or do I need to roll a spot check as well?
I'm
that's
gonna
not-
say
that's not
it's
right.
pointed out. You all see it.
Lane, what I'm sensing is they went up in the air, and based on the look of that claw, I presume that dragon picked them up.
That's what it looks like. So they have escaped us.
That's the correct survival mod.
Okay. Well, you detect pretty much the same thing as everyone else, unless you have a means of by tracking people through the air.
About that time, here I come huffing and puffing.
Nope.
GG.
Woohoo!
Well, should we report?
Another failed mission. Let's go.
It's not over yet. We can try and
is
go as
over.
high as we can.
It's over.
How are we going to
can't
track them?
follow
They're
them in the air.
flowing.
None of us have any
with-
way to do that.
Actually, I can fly, but
GG.
The reverse direction.
you can
Why?
fly.
It's still tracked by smell.
I think Hira said he could fly down, not up. Is that where the reference was? Okay.
Yes.
I heard some confusion there, so I just had to clarify.
All good.
Anyone
not
have anything else that they're
flying.
going to try?
It's falling
Nope.
with style.
Back to the village.
Silver, you seem pretty dedicated on keeping on going. Anything that you're going to try?
Nah.
Alrighty.
Well, which way did they go? Because now I know which way south, north, and east and west are.
They went
Up
up.
on the z-axis.
They went to the
Give me a
moon.
track check, Connor. Do I know which way they went?
You
North, west, east, south.
no. There's nothing around that leaves any indicator of it.
Not even the claw mark.
The
They've been
claw
gone.
mark. You can tell that by the claw mark they were either headed east or west.
Okay.
I get you can
And
tell that the
big
dragon was
direction.
facing east or west.
But
Or
that
let's
doesn't
say
mean anything.
fucking dirt on the ground is is in the east direction. The dragon was facing west when it took off.
Okay.
All right, let's head back. Marco, I'm sorry we couldn't complete your mission.
So Marco, he just kind of quiet. He just starts walking. He's is anyone
Um,
carrying Henko's body?
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna sink into the ground and just mope. At the same time, I'm following everyone.
He's gonna follow behind me like he's my shadow.
So we
That's
head
why
back
I'm
to
not-
the leaf.
Yep, you all head back to the leaf and you report your findings. Anything that anyone wants to keep hidden? Or just a full,
I'm-
thorough report?
Full thorough report. At least I do, but it's up to Sylace, really.
I fell
Mm,
210
that's
feet and
not-
didn't die.
GG.
At
Fucking
least I'm telling them
close.
they dug out of my mud.
And you only fell 160. Come on.
You said 180 plus 40.
I said I'm not going to actually be that mean. I'm going to keep it the 120 plus the 40 for
I
160.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Yeah, you would have died if it wasn't most likely. Let's find out. Let's see if that additional 66 would have killed you.
It probably would have killed him.
What were you at? What are you at?
I
Four?
was
Yeah, you would have died.
I could have stabilized you.
No, no, that would have been below minus 10. That was
Oh,
a full
that's
on
fair.
death.
Still could have performed ninjas.
I can also numb your pain, so if you ever
He could
fatigued-
perform the ninjas,
and
but he
not
wouldn't be
the-
able to
no.
stabilize him.
Yeah, no, I can't stabilize minus 21 health. I can stabilize up to minus 9.
Oh,
Minus
I see-
10, you're on
I mean,
your own.
I see how you are though. You heal everybody else, but Silas don't get a heal. and That's fine.
Do you
Yeah, I
see
didn't
where
get
I'm
healed.
at? You didn't give me a chance to heal. We went into this running. You told me to go that way. I was
Four
planning
fucking-
on healing you.
4 fucking health. No.
Bright
yeah.
side, you got a nice nap in the middle of the fight.
Hey, yeah, I feel refreshed. That's what I feel.
Maybe a slight
Maybe.
broken back, but refreshed.
I'm just gonna replace it.
Okay,
It's
XP
actually
and
a-
money.
It's actually a bent blade now.
Scimitar.
What was
Still
that,
a lot of
Jim?
Jaggedness.
XP and money, please.
We can talk, have a little dialogue, I guess.
So you're talking. So you're all report. You
We
report
don't get
your
money, we
findings and all
failed.
that. And Naruto and Shikamaru, they just kind of, well, you did take down one of the 3 targets, so I figure it's
not the
fitting that
main-
we give you a third of the payment for it.
Not the
Sweet.
main target though.
Not the main
I'm
target.
sorry. I'm sorry, Marco.
Well, we know a lot more of about what he's capable of now. If he's able to produce human puppets, then well, we'll take care of that from here.
Not to mention that three-headed dragon he summoned.
So Naruto's kind of quiet about that. Shikamaru speaks up and he goes, as far as we'd been aware, dragons were completely gone. The fact that
What
he can
about that
summon
Kozukai
them
kid?
is it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but what about that Kozukai kid? I heard he could summon dragons too.
Roll a knowledge check.
I'll roll a knowledge ninja lore. God damn it.
Yeah, roll knowledge.
Let me
Ninja lore.
roll a knowledge ninja lore.
Check. From the grave.
Shit. Mike, what's my knowledge?
Take a look.
It's be really fucking low, but
9 is ninja lore. Is it? It's 5.
oh yeah.
Whoa.
Dang.
You are familiar with Kozukai.
GG. When it counts, freaking.
That was the one roll you could have gotten that would have allowed you to know this.
Thank God.
It always is.
So you point that out, and they say, well, when did he actually summon a dragon?
Last fucking fight, Shikamaru was there. Fucking what's his name was there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right. It was the
Yeah.
one time you summoned the dragon.
Yeah.
All right. He goes, well, yeah, we were aware of that one, but it's still hard to believe. You know, I wanted to write it off as some trick or something, but now I guess it's pretty undeniable.
You could have
What do
told
we
us sooner.
He looks, he
Yeah,
goes, what do you
okay.
mean we could have told you sooner? Kozukai wasn't on this mission.
Kozukai's dead. Let's leave it at that.
Sucks to suck. And then I
He
walk out
says,
the room.
if you know, if one of his former team had been aware that he could summon dragons, then maybe we could have done something. But that if we talked to everybody, no one knew.
I look at Sylace and Lane.
I don't know.
Did you not?
Why would Kozukai being able to summon dragons have anything to do with this mission?
Well,
Anyway,
I could have been aware of dragons.
Anyway,
I'm
shut up,
sorry.
Jim.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Lord Hokage, that we couldn't complete the mission. Here's Hanko. Lay her down.
Let's assume that you'd have set her down at the beginning of the mission, not just held on to her the whole time.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna
sure.
go home. I'm gonna go home and rest now.
All right. You
Go
go home.
back home.
I take my payment and I go home.
Mm-hmm. So y'all get 3,000 Rio.
Ooh.
I finally get some money.
And 9,000 experience.
500 experience. Sylace gets 450.
1,000 experience.
Only a K? How much real though?
3K.
Rio was
1,000 Rio.
3,000.
Shit. Sweet.
How much do I get?
You get 950.
All right, well,
I
I'm
mean,
just
had
gonna
y'all
head
taken the
home.
bottom path, you would have gotten more because you would have destroyed more things. But fucking some people wanted to jump over. I'm really happy I didn't put that much work into the fucking rest of the puppets.
Rip.
Hey, you give us the option to blow shit up.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next time on Naruto D&D.